Somebody hurt my soul. Who is it? I am the dead. I am the dying. This injustice.
Normally don't have anything to say, but for those of you that know that I'm writing on a book, but y'all don't know like the life outside of being an author, like your personal life. I've been in a relationship for 2 years, and 2 years I've been in a relationship, kept it private. I'm a private person, and our 2 years just ended. For those of you that know, I knows me by Faith Walker, some of you knows me by Yvonne. So right now you're speaking to Yvonne, and y'all know that I don't smoke, I don't drink. So now I have a confession. I picked up drinking. Something I said I'd never do. I picked up drinking. But I only drank when I'm depressed. I've been drinking tonight.
Who is it? It is a friend of mine. Who is it? To me, I'm bothered. Who is it? Somebody hurt
People think the life of Yvonne is fun, but it's not. To have no support nowhere. You have people in your circle that says they for you when they're not, and you're in a relationship where I guess the both of you are not really happy. But I'm more of the blame of the relationship. 2 years going down the drain. 2 years, and I sometimes wish people would see me for who I am. See me for me instead of this image that I've created through the years. To be honest, this image that I created happened actually two or 3 years ago, I think, when my book finally got published. I created this perfect, no mistaken person, and it didn't do me no good, because once I'm done talking to people, ministering to people, giving people advices, I go home and I'm still depressed, I'm still unhappy, and and you have nobody to talk to for real. Like, I mean, I have a therapist. I talk to her about everything because it's confidentiality, and my business can't. My business won't be in the streets. So that's probably the only thing I have right now into really wanting to talk to somebody is my therapist. And my therapist has been in my life for a long time, since I was a teenager. She's been in my life for a very, very long time. But like, then you have a partner of 2 years who you cannot talk to at all. Because when you get in an argument, the argument is like everything you told your partner, they throw it in your face when you arguing. Not only that they throw it in your something else hurtful in your face. And this partner that I've been with for 2 years, before her, I have never experienced that, but I experienced it through my foster parents, her children, and the people before them. I experienced that, but when I got older, to the point where I've learned that low blows and stuff like that, that I wouldn't do it. But this partner that I ended up being with brought all that back up, all the low blows, all of that, and it was like, I'm starting to yell a little bit. Tone you down, Micah. She a little bit, Michael. I don't even remember what I was talking about. Yeah, my foster mom, they used to do that. She used to even let her kids do it. So when I got older, I made up in my mind of do's and don'ts that I want to allow. Now, when I grew up, I'm not gonna say you. When I grew up, I made rules for myself, what I will and won't do. And the main two rules I made, because of what I went through as a child, that I wouldn't drink or smoke. I kept my promise on the smoking, but I did not keep my promise on the drinking. I'm not being the front. I wanted to try drinking. I never wanted to try smoking. I tried to inhale before, almost killed myself, so I would never try that again. But I won't smoke or drink. My brother stayed over one night, and we drank a Four Loko. But I drunk before that too. My aunt bought me a Four Loko. I thought it was a drink, but it wasn't. It was a purple beer can. It was purple. I like purple and blue, so I picked the purple beer can thinking it was a drink. It wasn't. It didn't taste like alcohol. It tastes like a grape drink or some grape soda. So anyway, I made rules: no smoking, no drinking, no fighting. When I was younger, I used to fight a lot. But when you get older, you try not to keep your past life to your future. So I set rules: no smoking, no drinking, no fighting. Do not date people that will put their hands on me. And if they put their hands on me, let them go. Don't get back with them. Period. Doesn't matter if they say they're sorry, try to have makeup sex or something like that. Don't do it. It's still a lie. Do not do it. So, no abusive relationship, whether it's physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, none of that. Leave them alone. And don't date people. And my other rules is stay positive. You can stay humble. Do not come out of character for nothing at all. I said a lot of. I'm not gonna go down a lot of rules that I made for myself, but I made a lot of rules for myself, and I kept up with my rules until Well, I guess, like I said, my brother came over, and I wanted to try drinking. Why not? And every night just keep drinking. Then I'll stop. Months later down the line, I drink again. Then I'll stop. Excuse me. I've been drinking tonight. Not even sitting here. I don't even know what the stuff is. I know it's green apple. I don't know what it is. I don't even buy alcohol. I just pick up stuff and walk out the store. I just ask for what's strong because I don't want to remember nothing. And I poured it in this bottle, and it looked like water, but it's not. It's not even vodka. I don't do vodka. My mom used to drink vodka, so I try to say it. But if it is vodka, I don't know. It's green apple. But anyway, so before all that happened, I wrote a book 2 years ago. It came out February the 18th. And I created some more rules for myself. Because I've been faith walker, I believe, since I was 19, I believe. My spiritual birth, I got saved when I was 19, filled with Holy Spirit when I was 19. And I got a spiritual birth. My spiritual name is Faith Walker. I go by the name Faith Walker. Tonight, you're not talking to Yvonne. So Faith Walker is my name now, my spiritual name. So when I'm like doing ministry and stuff like that, you're talking to Faith Walker. So I wrote a book 2 years ago, and I went to Houston, Texas, to the Women's Who Win conference, women conference, and that was the best experience I had in my life. And what else was I say? I was faith walker in the Women's Who Win retreat because my book was talking to, my book is basically on what I've been through: sexual abuse, foster care, um, abusive boyfriend, and my experience with women, my 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 fuck. Anyway, I you know create this perfect person, just the person who just overcome everything and don't have no worries in the world. All that was fake. I go home, I go home and I'm depressed. Feel so alone, have nobody to talk to. And I think when my book first came out, me and my partner was not we was not really together. We was friends at that time. We were friends at the time. We really wasn't together. But oh, I don't miss that at all. Anyway, oh yeah, I created this perfect person who overcome everything and trials and tribulations. I was overcome it. I done mastered it. Don't have no problems, no worries, none of that. So, you know, people, they would ask me if the women's retreat, even through the emails, and they email me at faithwalker323 at gmail.com. They'll email me and ask me questions on how I overcome because it was a long thing, but I enjoyed myself at the women's retreat. We're going back, you know, like I said before, it's a lonely walk being faith walker. Even Yvonne is nobody to talk to, and you can't even trust, can't even talk to your own partner for 2 years without them going lower. I'm talking about they hit so low to the point you feel less of a person. It was pushed out of me, like it was forced out. Like I said, I set rules for myself, not to even low blow other people. You know what I'm saying? Because it hurts. Oh, that's terrible. So I'm doing this vlog. Don't even know why. I'm just doing it. Maybe I'm a little tipsy, but oh man, burning my chest. But yeah, yeah, like I was saying, this lighting is terrible, but I'll work on it later. And it just, I don't know. I'm just rambling. Maybe I should have wrote some notes or something. But I'm just feeling so depressed, so lonely. Then I hear the same thing from everybody. If you need somebody to talk to, you can talk to me. Or if you need this, if you need that, they don't really mean it. So I stay to myself. And then, people that want to date me, well, I can do this and I can do that, and I'm nothing. And you hear the same thing over and over. So I try not to do relationships at all. Like if you want benefits and then go on about your business, still be friends, and I can do that. You know what I'm saying? Um, it's like whatever. I'm down. I'm cool with that. You know, having friends with benefits, but no. I don't, like I said, I don't try to do relationship is because I stay to myself. I isolate myself. I don't really call people. I don't call people for real. It's not that I don't want to. It's just that I don't know what to say for real. I don't have too much to say for real. And people really don't keep my interest in conversation for real. I don't really know what I like talking about. Just don't know for real. I
These days, food things are crazy. Oh, this is terrible. Walmart and the Walmart Foundation made $8 million to feed America. Join us
that's
and
awful.
donate at feedamerica.org.
But yeah, what was I saying? I don't remember. But yeah, just lonely. I'm just venting to be honest, because I'm all over the place. Next time I probably write stuff down, A B C D to write it down to organize it better. Um, it's like I have a new friend I'm talking to though. She's just a friend, and it's been She reminds me of my ex. I try not to date people like that. Reminds me of my ex, because it just brings back memories, and I don't like to compare. You bring your old relationship into your new one. I try not to do that. Go to bed, Nikki. Good night, Nikki. So yeah, my daughter's trying to stay up. Find all kind of reasons to stay up. I'm not even drunk. I just tipsy, and it's starting to make my head hurt. That's my clue to stop drinking. It's probably why I don't hurt. I don't know. I'm just been mad because I'm just hurt. I get tired of the same thing repeating itself. But I'm not gonna say that with relationship wise with my partner. I have never the things that I'm going through right now with this one. I've never been through in any other relationship, so I cannot say that this is a repeat. That's well, I can't say that because none of this. That's not a repeat. That's something new. Um, but I broke rules with this one. I broke my own rule. I said that I won't date nobody that will hit me or if I have to put my hands on them. We had a fight 2 years ago, and I never looked at them the same. Never. We had a fist fight. And my rules, if we have to put our hands on one another, we cannot be together because it'll happen again. Mm. Oh my god. Oh, that's horrible. But yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, because it'll repeat itself. Only thing is, well, I broke my rules, so I went back with them. And this person always trying to prove a point without saying it. They know they are. They just refuse to admit it. But they're trying to prove a point. They don't never want to admit to the fact that they're trying to prove a point. But I admit to everything that I do. But it's never good enough. So this person never admits to it. So they like upgraded the low blows. They upgraded the low blows. Me and my ex partner, me and my ex, we got in a fist fight. My rule is don't date them again. I broke my rule. We dated, but before all that, they cheated. Okay, I guess I cheated too, but I never had sex with this person. But I gave them. I was actually in love with them, and they was married. That's another rule I have. Do not date married people. That's never But we wasn't even dating. We was talking and flirting a little bit. That's all we was doing. We never dated. We never had any sexual nothing. We never had any of that. So, but my rule is never to date and marry, never get in a relationship with a married, sexual relationship with a married person. But I gave them my heart, like I was actually in love with them. So I guess that was kind of sort of cheating. But this, my ex actually had sex on me. Like they had sex, and I never done it. I believe in test results. I will wait until I get the test results. I'm not just gonna go out there and have sex and I get something and I have a daughter to live for. No, I need test results and they have to be recent. Oh man. All right. What's up I say? Yeah, but they actually slept with the person. So I think we both was in the wrong on that. And during that time, we was on a break, but we wasn't over. We was still together. We wasn't over. We was still together. So in the meantime, I'm going through something. That's the reason why I asked for a break, so I wouldn't take my anger out on them, and they don't know what's going on while I'm taking my anger out. So I try to get a break so I don't take my anger out on them. Within our break, sidetracked with this married person, and they wouldn't give up. I even tried to ignore them, like, no, like, just make my t shirts for my book. Thank you for paying for my book, because she paid for my book on their birthday. Like, she just flat out, here you go. And wrote a comment the same day on Amazon. Just, here you go. I love the book. She read it and gave me a few advices on it. Like, on volume two of the book, but it's not gonna be a volume. It's gonna be a volume two, but it's not gonna have the same title. Because right now the book is called When Will My Morning Come, and then I'm not gonna give out the other title, but then there is the um, warning signs. You know what I'm saying? Warning signs and how to spot out the warning signs. So I got a big project coming up now. My first book, When Will My Morning Come, is being rewritten right now as we speak. Like, I got it up right now. I'm supposed to be typing on it, but I don't know. They might give some away, so I'm not gonna pull it up right now. Copyright issues. If somebody steal my work, I'm gonna be very, very upset. But yeah, so yeah, I'm rewriting When Will My Morning Come. It's the first one is already copywritten, so you can't steal that one, even though I'm taking it off the market. Um, oh, God. But yeah, so me and then it's like we click. Like, me and the married person, we just click. My daughter absolutely loved them, played with them all the time. My daughter asked about them more than me, wanted to see them all the time. And we used to play like two grown people playing, running and chasing one another. You know what I'm saying? And I had fun doing that. I was like, dang, why they gotta be married? And I can't take care of you. You got 3 kids, so I can't take care of you. So, you know what I'm saying? Stay in your marriage. So I kept it cordial. You know what I'm saying? I try to put them in like my parent, like, but they was not having that parent zone. Like, they was not trying to be my parent, but they would do that so they wouldn't get, in trouble with their spouse. So I played along, but I was like, literally, I'm trying to look at you this way, but they was not really having it. So I think that was just a code language or something. But yeah, meantime, me and a married friend being friends, my ex doing what they mama said. And mama said, you need to talk to him and give him some, and that's what she did. She gave it to him. Like, then I took you back. She asked me to twice, but we're not gonna claim that one. So it was one time. So every time we get in an argument, they want to bring up the fact that I was in love with a married person, which I was. Not even gonna see in front, I was. But then The more we was talking, the more I knew my married friend was just playing me. I was a thrill. And I know them signs. I've been there, done that. That's why married people are off limits. They already won. I keep trying to tell them, you are already won. So I don't do married people. Now, if you got a significant other or just a partner, you're not even married, then I ain't studying it. That don't pertain to me. But if you're engaged to be married, off limits. But married people, off limits. And my rules was I don't date. No, I'm not gonna go in there. But yeah. So, ooh, I'm starting to feel this. Um, what's I like to say? Hopefully, I don't make another live drinking. Hopefully, it's my last day drinking. So, when me and my ex, we try to but me and our bond bad, try to get back together in our break we had because like I said, I was going through so much. I was in the process. My daughter it was a lot going on. It's a lot. People just won't let me be great. But yeah, so me and my ex tried to get back together. And then when we was getting great, she was like, I got something to tell you. I'm like, oh Lord. I knew this was too good to be true. That's when she told me she slept off on me. Oh God. Anyway. Oh. Whew. Oh man. Feel the same every time. I said, all right, okay, I'm gonna try to go over this. So we went back to you gotta get a test done. We're going back to dental dams, putting condoms back on. You know what I'm saying? So we was doing that again, and then we kept it that way for a long time. Then we finally took the condom off, but we still used dental dams. And but, but I just couldn't do it. So yeah, I don't know. It was just I never trusted him after that. But then we ended up having more issues. Like it was more of me because like I said, I'm not used to being in a relationship. And then I was also with this girl from Georgia, so it kind of messed me up. Not even want to trust anyway. So it was more of me. The reason why we just was on and off. I just kept breaking up with them because I just have trust issues. And then you went from one side to another side, so I really showed up didn't have trust. And then I don't know. We just 2 years of complications. I just couldn't let him go. But nothing I did was right. I didn't love him enough. I didn't cuddle with him enough. And I told them this from the beginning. I don't cuddle for real. If I do, don't say nothing about it. Enjoy it because you don't know when it'll happen again. Um, I'm an asshole. I'm a, I'm rude. I'm mean. I'm a jerk. I don't care. And when I say that, I really mean it. I don't care. I'm not good with emotions. You know what I'm saying? Like if you sad, I'm not really good at that. I don't know what to do. I'm not really good at it. And I've told them all my flaws from the beginning. And I tell them, are you sure you want to be with me? And they'll tell me yes. And then in the future, it's a problem. And I'll say it's going to be a problem in the future. No, it's not. Guess what? 2 years of the same conversation. You don't hug, you don't cuddle up with me. You don't show me enough affection. You don't do this. You don't do that. The same stuff I said that I don't do in the beginning. But it's a problem. I don't care if you don't cuddle with me. I am fine with that. I don't care if you don't show me no attention. I am cool with that. As a matter of fact, I don't really like to be bothered. That's why I don't do relationships. I don't really want to be bothered. Just leave me alone. But you know, you can't for some odd reason you just can't have a relationship if you having sex. You just can't. I mean you can't be friends if you having sex. For some odd reason you just can't do that. Be friends having sex. You just can't do it. So I don't know. Maybe that's my fault. Like I said, the relationship was all my fault. Oh God. I didn't love him enough. Uh, I didn't love them enough. Cuddle with him enough. I didn't do a lot. And it's not gonna change because this is just who I am. This is built up experience. I don't know. I'm about to get laid down. I got dizzy. I think I'm drunk now. I'm getting there. Um, because I've been sipping before I even started it. Like we was here earlier, just sipping. So, and I'm not a heavy drinker. Like it don't take much for me to be knocked out. That's why I don't drink around people. I drink by myself or with my ex. Comfort zone, and then so nobody would take advantage of me, and I end up pregnant. No, it happens a lot in the LGBT. I think it happens a lot. Um. Oh, not only did I have to deal with a crazy situation for 2 years, I have to deal with people preaching at me the time all the time because yep, I'm drunk. Because I am faith walker. That's lesbian. Only that I'm a lesbian. I'm ministering. I'm doing what I am told to do. And nobody receives it until it happens. And then once it happens, they come back to me and like, oh, you was right. I had to make sure because of who you are. You know what I mean. Excuse me. Yep. My arm is getting heavy. Um, could you really see? No, bro. What's up? Being this person, being this way, it's only. And then the most support, if I were to have it for real, is strangers. The person you talk to one time and then you don't see them again. You know what I'm saying? That's where my support come from. Strangers. I don't even know if they're trying to look for me. Oh my god. I leave my email in case somebody want to contact me. I don't have I'm ready to do this, not passing it out. But yeah. Um I'm not sure what that just did, but I think I'm done because I'm getting a little bit. I'm thinking my body, man. I'm starting not being able to feel my body, but it's just I just have to vent a little bit. Next time I'm gonna have things organized and I won't be drinking at all. But I had to expose me. You know what I'm saying? Expose me, let y'all see the journey, my little journey, whatever this journey is, because I don't know. I'm not sure where my life is going right now as an author. So I need to have support in that area. I don't know. I think people just want to say, "Hey, she wrote a book." Like not her. She wrote a book. I used to date her. She wrote a book. I don't want that. I want something real. My loyalty, I can give that, but I don't get it in return. You know what I'm saying? I don't get it in return. The realness, I don't get that in return. Everything I give, I don't give it. I don't get it in return. love and care, kindness. I don't get that in return. People play with my loyalty. They try to see how far they can go with it, and I don't get it in return. I will be glad to get that in return, but I don't. Too honest, too kind, too nice. And I can also be too mean, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying when you once you really get to know me, I'm too nice. I don't want to see nobody getting hurt. You know what I'm saying? I love too hard. I love way too hard. Um, Turn. That's the part that bothers me. That I don't get it in return. I can be the coolest person you ever met, but I don't get it in return. The things I ask for that I give, I don't get it. I think I'm done for the night. I'm be crying on this thing, and I don't want to do any of that. So bad it's a curfew. Can't invite nobody over. Maybe I should get back in dancing. I haven't done that in a minute. That's it. This is the life of Yvonne or Faith Walker. It doesn't matter. They're still the same person, kind of.